Hello.
Hello. If you'd caught that early, you'd have seen, you'd have heard Gav doing his vocal warm up. So we had a properly vocal warm up.
Unique New York.
Yeah.
The contortionist had oddly shaped feet.
Sorry, if you've not seen Anchorman, it's a film I have seen.
I'm Ron Burgundy. Anyway,
right. Hello.
Toys.
Hope you're well, and thanks for tuning in. Sorry, we're a bit late. We were tardy today. We've had a busy morning of
we've actually been working.
Yeah.
Well, no, we've been chatting with the customers, really, haven't we?
We've been having a chat. Poor James has been down in the basement.
Yeah, working
James,
away.
If you were in the sale on Friday, your items are going out today. So the Friday sale was mental as usual, and James has done all the packaging today, and it's on its way.
There's a massive stack of boxes here.
Yeah, so he's been
waiting to be picked up.
Grafting this morning, getting them all ready for you. So they should be on the way to you very soon. So we said today we're going to be about catalogues. We're going to be looking at some of the things from the past, some of those memories, and discussing those. Maybe showing you a few toys along the way as well, because there's loads of stuff you recognise in the catalogues. So when you were a kid, did you get stuff from catalogues?
Oh, absolutely. Argos.
Yeah.
And, well, Littlewoods as well. What was the other one?
K's,
the index book.
Yeah, the index book, yeah.
Yeah.
K's, there was ones you could buy, because you could buy stuff, from just the shop, and then you could buy stuff on Tick, couldn't you? On the Never Never, on Tick, so you could pay for it on a weekly, and they're often advertised the weekly payment.
That's true, yeah.
And I remember promising my mum that if she got this thing on a weekly payment,
same, yeah,
I would pay for out of paper round money.
Yeah, I think all kids did the same thing. As soon as they saw that, it's like, oh, I can actually afford that.
Yeah,
but that was the idea. That's why they did it.
So yeah, it was quite good. I didn't get much. My mum was a softer touch than my dad. My dad would always be like, no, we're not having anything on the Tick. Whereas my mum would definitely be like, oh,
a bit more lenient.
She was soft touch.
I tell you what, though, just going on to catalogues, something I just remembered. You'd have Star Wars figures, but you couldn't choose the one you wanted. You just got a random figure.
Yeah.
So it's like
still true now, on Hot Wheels and stuff. When I'm buying stuff for Noah, it says just like there's an assortment. I don't want an assortment.
I want this particular one. Yeah. It's like mystery boxes.
Yeah.
But back in the early 80s.
That's a rip off, isn't it? Mystery boxes.
Oh, yeah.
This is stuff.
It's like gambling for children.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, basically.
If you get mystery boxes and you enjoy them, we apologise for having them.
I know a lot of people do like them.
Yeah, they do. Because it's like...
But like the mystery pack figures, mystery box figures.
Put your teeth back in, love.
Yeah. That vocal warm-up obviously didn't work.
Yeah, no. The mystery bag figures are cool, aren't they? There's a lot of
they're annoying though. I bought one. I bought a little Beetlejuice badge mystery box.
Yeah.
Didn't get the one I wanted.
It's always away.
And they're expensive now.
So we bought this amazing selection of Argos catalogues. These will be for sale afterwards because we only collect, Kenner and Palitoy and stuff that's actual manufacturers' brochures.
There's one of them that might not be for sale.
But these are great. Yeah. These are awesome because you get to go through and look at everything. So whether it's something that sort of date stamps the time, like calculators, stereos with radio cassette players and things like that.
There is
all in these brochures.
There's a little bit of a story behind these catalogues, isn't there?
There is.
We've been after these catalogues for a long, long time.
Yeah, a long, long time. And finally, we've been able to get them off this long-suffering gentleman who's we've wooed.
Yes.
We wooed him financially as well. So
that's what it was. Over the years,
stumble across them.
And he loved it. And it was the calculators. It was the reason he loved the catalogues.
7 years this has been in the making.
Must be.
No, more. It's when we were at the old shop that I first.
Was it really?
Oh. So it's probably a decade we've been after these catalogues. Anyway, without further ado, let's get on it.
Let's have a look at the catalogues.
So where do you want to start?
We'll go with yours. Mine can come a little bit later.
Right.
This one.
So we're going to start in the middle. It's not in the middle, but it's near the middle. 1987. This was the Argos catalogue.
Look at
which would have
keepers on the front.
Yeah, this was about my first year in senior school, so I was still heavily into toys, massively. Yeah. So this was a morning. Whilst I had breakfast in the morning, this was something I looked over. In fact, my mum used to cut pictures out of these and laminate them and put them on a breakfast tray.
Here's what you could have won.
Yeah, and I never got the toy. Big track always showed up, and I never got one. So we're just going to bring you attention to some of the things.
Oh, this is a fantastic page.
Right.
This is one of the best pages, actually.
It's going to be difficult.
So I'll do the pointing. So we've got Photon, fantastic. At the time, there was Photon and there was Laser Tag. They were rivals. You either had one or the other. I was a Photon man myself. And they were great. There's also this Laser Combat, which was a bit of a cheaper Action GT version. Not quite as good, but very cool. What have we got down here? Karate Kid, Mr. Miyagi, and Daniel Sam. But look at that Battle Beast pack. That picture is so small, you're not going to be able to see it. But the fact that we've got a pack of Battle Beasts in a catalogue, also muscles as well with them. But the next page, that's what we're talking about. Let's move it over. Look at that page of Thundercats. There's the bag. We had that bag in.
We did.
And there it is for sale in Argos. But you got your Thunder Tank, you got Lino and Mumra. I bet you can get them separate.
And it's still
How
continues.
much were they? There's a good question.
There's a question, yeah.
Here we go. Lino and Mumra. $4.95.
There you go.
Oh no, that's Satchel. No, that's a video. Can't find them. Hammer Hand. £5.45.
Yeah, but he's a bit rubbish, isn't he, Hammer Hand?
Oh, I like Hammer Hand.
Oh, his pants.
He's not as chunky as the other. What they're called? Crushers? No, what they're called?
The spinners, top spinners.
Top spinners.
There we go. Look at this page though. G1 Transformers aplenty. Loads of lovely stuff. Manta Force on there and Starcom.
When Metroplex came out, everyone was like, "Whoa, look at the size of that!"
Yeah, yeah. I mean, this was like Headmaster era, wasn't it? I'm trying to get the way in which to do this. Absolutely awesome.
Hot Rod.
Yeah. And your local one, I mean, my local one was Derby. So you got all your local on the back of these, all the local branches. My one was Derby. So there we go. Derby main centre, adjacent to the Eagle Centre, which my dad, at this time, this year, was the supervisor of the Eagle Centre in Derby.
There you go. I'm coming in with 1982, I believe, is this one?
This is our earliest one.
So we start off with the Atari 2600. Look at that. They're really selling that as well. Look at all the graphics they're showing off. It's like a computer magazine, like a video game magazine, but in your Argos book. That's not even the page I'd highlighted, though. This is all the handheld games, because they were huge at the time, because obviously 2600 was about as good as it got for your home computer. So you had your handhelds, and they are fantastic. I collect these myself. And look, the best handheld ever made, Merlin. Joe will argue with me on that one.
It's rubbish, Gav. Absolutely pants.
Brilliant. Astro Wars, a shop favourite, Astro Wars.
Yeah,
there.
So that's a good game. Good game.
Merlin,
rubbish. And never works.
Merlin's brilliant. Here you go, though. 1982. Exactly what we were saying about the figures. You got your 4 Star Wars figures there. Yep, you can't choose.
I'll tell you what, the ideal Spider-Man there.
Yeah.
Is it Ideal Remco? I can't remember. But the Spider-Man, which always crawls up the wall, as it were.
Oh, that one?
Yeah, him in the top corner.
Yeah, we got one up there, haven't we?
Yeah, just hanging around. Just, you know, it's like a relic of the 70s.
Oh, what I like here, though, Argos, you know, Palatoy, Millennium Falcon, suggested retail price, $29.95. Our price, $19.95.
Wow.
So you were getting a Falcon for 20 quid.
Yeah, but it's 20 quid back then.
It's a lot of money.
A lot of money.
But it was £10 less than
These
everywhere else.
These toys were expensive. I mean, now, though, what would a sealed Falcon cost you? I don't know. Probably if it's a nice Falcon, probably in the region of £2,000
as well.
Depending on which version it is.
Puzzles, wrist racers. You could. Every page is amazing.
Yeah,
in
this is
one,
pure gold. This is all the way through as you go through.
It's snowing. James just told me it's snowing outside.
There we go. Well, I'm going to fast forward a bit into 1988. 1988. This is the brochure we've got, and this is the page we've got. And this page is all filler. We've got Mask. There's all sorts on there. Lovely, lovely things. This is a particular favourite, the Mask section. And then we've got Transformers on there as well. Manta Force. Have we got Transformers, or am I being blind?
No.
No Transformers. Different catalogue. This is 88. Yeah, it is.
Dino Riders.
Dino Rider. Yeah, Dino Rider. That was it. Dino Riders, Manta Force. Absolutely brilliant. It's just, you know what I mean?
Great imagery as well. They've really set them up well for the pictures.
More Thundercats.
Oh, the worst Transformer ever. What's this one called? I always get the wrong name.
Oh, no, he's terrible. Yeah, no. Quick.
No, that's the one I get it mixed up with.
Quick Switch. No, it's Quick Switch.
Oh, is it Quick Switch?
Yeah, Quick Switch. And Centurions are on there as well. Karate Kid again. It's just some lovely, lovely things. Really, really cool. So I'm moving my fingers out of the way. I don't want it.
But it's I love it. It's the prices, the descriptions.
Yeah.
You need to just come and have a look at these catalogues. Really.
They are awesome. They are awesome. They'll be here. They'll be for sale at some point. Yeah. But we'll
keep them for a bit.
We're not finished with them yet. Also want to draw your attention, although I found it in another one, Lego, which at this era was really, really good. In fact, I think 1989 is where I've got my Lego.
See, I expected Batman it being 1989, but it would be too early because this was spring.
It might be 1990. Hold on a minute, let's change that. We're going to the next decade, 1990. And the Lego displays here, fantastic.
Excuse me.
Look at that, all the classics there. Just brilliant, absolutely amazing. I used to love this. I was still buying this Lego.
Yeah.
1990, I was still buying this. Absolutely great. It's just lovely, lovely.
We were both still buying toys when we were way too old for
way
toys.
too old for toys, and you know.
Now we're really too old, but we're still buying lots of toys.
And a favourite for Gav, 2 pages further on, is the Batman stuff.
I tell you what, no, look, I have this RoboCop helmet.
Well, let's try it.
And it does fit me because I have a tiny head.
You have got a tiny head. Unlike me, my head's massive. It's not going to get hats to fit. It's very difficult.
So do I, but for the other reason.
And the other reason? What other reason's that?
Small head.
Oh, yeah.
The opposite reason, I should have said.
I thought you meant you were going to say another reason as well. I was really confused by that then.
Yeah, people who sell hats don't like me.
You know what I can't find? When we look through these.
What are you looking
for? The Deca Toys playhouses. Because when you were a kid, you had playhouses. And by the way, Argos Catalogues...
Like little Wendy houses.
Yeah. We've got these Argos Catalogues going through right through to the 2000s. But the earliest is 82, and we're showing you the 80s ones. The 90s ones are great as well. We'll perhaps discuss them another time.
I wonder when the first one was. Must have been around then.
Don't know. When was Argos?
Early 80s, don't know.
I'll have to find out. Anyway,
these people know.
These people might know. Yeah,
playhouses.
Somebody's Googling it now. Playhouses. So when you were a kid, everyone had playhouses. And it's an undervalued part of the toy experience, I think. Because did you go and build dens? I did.
Dens, absolutely.
You build dens, and then getting these playhouses was sort of like you were in your own world.
I think they were rubbish. They were not for me.
Really?
Yeah.
I loved them. If somebody had a playhouse, I was in it. Oh, it was great. I loved going out.
Straight in there.
Straight in the playhouse. Yeah, just amazing. You could it was your own world. You're away from your parents, and you felt like it was just sort of separate. I adored a playhouse. So with that in mind, even though you've dissed the playhouse, I wanted to show you some of these Deca Toys ones that we've got in.
They're cool. The imagery is cool, and the packaging's wicked.
Now this is our last one of these, but we'll show it.
Batman animated series,
Deca Toys Playhouse. So this is a brand new example, although the packet's coming apart, so we are able to show you the contents.
Oh, brilliant.
The sturdy pole system, which as a child, imagine sort of getting that going. Dad!
Yeah.
Immediately you'd be like, I can't do this on my own. And then all the adjoining sections.
Bits, which you'd lose.
Right, and get this. Then we get to the wonderful...
The vinyl covering.
Vinyl cover, which you can't see much of in there. But the instructions are, well...
That's quite simple.
I don't think it is. I think that's
and terrible. That price is $17.99. That was.
Yeah. Well, I
suppose you're buying a little house for $17.99, so it's not so bad.
Little house to live in.
Not exactly going to get a mortgage on it, have you?
No, in this day and age. We have also got others. These are a bit later. Stingray one.
I like that one.
This is lovely.
All the prints off.
Yeah, the print's gone a bit funny. And also, look at that.
It's good though.
It's your own world. Look at that. Try and show you. There we go.
You find your dad would take the frame and use it as a greenhouse in the garden.
Your dad would not take the frame and use it as a greenhouse.
Mine did.
Really?
Tiny little greenhouse.
James has parked up with his dad nicked it and used it as a greenhouse in the garden. Oh, there we go. My favourite of these, I mean, there is this. We'll just point this out.
Yeah, we'll leave that one cool until last.
There you go. Spider-Man. This one's big as well.
Look at that kid living his best life.
He's amazing, isn't it? Yeah.
Looks a bit sinister if you look at him. Well, looks like he's going to rob a bank.
There you go. It's really cool. I love these. I think they're really underrated because they're not mega money. They're all underneath 50 quid each now. But my favourite, and something we don't get requested for a lot, and we don't get very often.
There's not much stuff, is there?
No.
Not much merch.
Pingu. The Pingu Playhouse. Pingu was one of them programs that, I was a bit old for it, I think.
Yeah,
maybe.
We were definitely too old for Pingu. I remember it being on.
But it's really cool. And you don't get much Pingu stuff. So, Pingu Playhouse, one of my favourites. It's not out in the shop. If you want to come and have a look at these, they are downstairs in the basement. But that is an awesome, awesome item. But yeah, so we thought we'd show you them because we saw some in the catalogues, and darn it, I can't find them now. It's typical. You flick through the catalogues and try and find the things.
We did leave it a bit late sorting.
We were late sorting this out.
Yeah.
We were very late today.
We were ill prepared as always.
We weren't. We were prepared because we prepared it last week, but then we got busy this morning. Then all of a sudden it was 5 to 12, and we were going, "Oh no!" So yeah, it's mass panic. We'll get some hellos as well. There's not many of you on today. Are we on?
No, like 11 people on.
So are we on both channels?
Yeah, should be.
Weird. Okay.
Although no, look.
It's
It's
just
messed up. It's messed up.
We have an issue.
Oh well.
Oh right, okay.
No, that's just
That's just
StreamYard. All right, Chris
All
Kerr.
Hello. So it's everyone on Facebook this morning. So that's
Facebook only. Hello,
Facebook
all
only.
the Facebook, people.
Which is why I did think maybe
I
this
thought
isn't
that,
going well.
yeah.
So we may need to publish this to YouTube.
Well, we saw that.
Sorry, YouTube people. It was a technical error. Not of our doing. It was on normal settings.
So you'll get it sort of, 20 minutes late.
So yeah. Sorry.
There you go. So all right, Chris, all right, Scott.
How you doing?
We are indeed well, thank you. Hello from sunny Liverpool, Stuart.
Is it sunny?
It's not
Not
sunny
sunny
here.
here.
It's snowing, according to James.
I think it's snowing still.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know what snow is?
Is that wet stuff?
That
stuff that wets you.
Anyway,
Rachel, hello, gentlemen. His mum used to get her mum used to get the stamps for Co-op book back in the 80s.
Yeah.
Yes, that was a thing, wasn't it?
the co-op book.
Yeah.
Yeah, good thinking. Yeah.
There you go, Stuart. Yeah, love the Argos and Index catalogues. 2 copies, one for mum, one for stepdad, and one for me.
Yeah.
Very good. There you go.
Isn't that 3 copies?
Yes, it is. Never mind.
I think you mean mum and stepdad.
He didn't buy any of the calculators from the books.
Sorry,
Right.
Stuart. We know what you meant, mate. We know what you meant.
He's got his Game of Dracula mini arcade game. I've got that as well. It is brilliant.
Well, you would have.
And the packaging's cool on it. It's got really good Dracula on it.
Find of the week. Might Noble limited edition print. Hindsight of Thunderbirds 1.
Very
2, 4.
nice.
Very nice, mate. Very nice, mate. Perhaps be nice to go with that Stingray.
Yeah.
Item as well. There you go.
The Co-op stamps was sorted out of the catalogue. Yes, it was. There we go. That's all the comments.
That's it. So apologies to those of you on YouTube waiting. We've had a technical error. I did wonder.
It did seem a bit strange. It went a bit wrong when we were loading it up.
Now.
Yeah.
So there we go. Thanks for joining us on Facebook. I'm
Yes.
sorry we're going to make it quite brief because there's been a technical error.
Yes.
But we're back next week with another live. As yet to be decided what it's about. But there is news to tell you. There is another Toyshop on Tour episode coming this weekend.
Yes.
It's a special. It's a toy buying special.
Toy buying special.
And it's from lovely, lovely Wales.
It's a little bit different this time. It's good. There's some great stuff. There's some really very cool stuff in it.
We had a great day, didn't we?
We did. Really
a long day, but a great day.
Yes.
It was really good. So that's joining you next week. And then the week after that, there's something else coming as well. There's things happening all the time.
All the time. We've got plans. We've got such plans.
Yeah. So hopefully we can get this down to a sort of a regular thing.
Because this has been a bit of a shambles, this one, in all honesty.
Well, it's not our fault. It's the system, man. You can't argue. Technology. I don't, that was a political statement there. Right. It is properly snowing
actually
now.
snowing, so we're going to go and play in the snow.
That's it. I'm going to be doing Snow Angels in about 5 minutes at this rate. So, yeah. We'll see you soon, people.
Goodbye.